What's up, everybody? It is Friday night. It's about 7:30 right now. It's been a long week and I am headed to the gym. I usually like to get my workouts in the morning, but this morning I had a lot of things on the calendar. It's meetings, place to be, and I just couldn't get it in. I gotta be honest, the last thing I really want to do right now is go to the gym, but I got to. Here's some tips and tricks. Tips and tricks. Who says that? Sometimes one of the hardest things to do with getting in shape is just staying motivated to be consistent, to go time and time again. Here it is, Friday, and I could probably think of 1,000 excuses not to do this, but I've made it each and every single day to the gym. I think a lot of times getting in shape is just like building wealth. It's not about how intense you go one day. It's not about a life-changing event or workout. It's about the little things you do each and every little day to make progress towards your goals. Come join me. I'm going to head to the gym. Let's talk about how to stay motivated, stay in shape, build your wealth. So we just got to the gym. Here's where it really is, right? You're trying to build wealth. You're trying to get in shape. One of the first things you just got to do is you just got to go inside. You got to start. You got to start somewhere, and it's not going to be perfect condition. You're not going to feel the best, but sometimes you just got to go in. Sometimes I just go in and, I do very little, but I showed up, I put in another day, I was consistent. One of the biggest things that I see successful people doing who are in their 60s or 70s, they've just been doing this for so long. They've been saving, they've been investing, they've been compounding year after year after year. They've been taking advantage of just very simple technique. Where'd they start? They just got up and they went inside. Let's go inside, let's see what's up. First thing I do when I get in here is I stretch. It's the easiest thing to get me coming back. 1, prevents injuries. 2, keeps me limber, gets my body warmed up so I get a good workout. A lot of people, when you start investing, you're just trying to jump right in. You're trying to jump into that workout. You want to buy the cryptocurrency, the meme stock. My advice, man, just stretch first. Start with building that savings account. Get $1,000 in there. Start investing simple. Look for simple, easy investments that you can understand, that you can explain to your friends what you're doing. Don't do things that are really risky or volatile or things that you don't understand, because it's gonna put you in a position where you could hurt yourself. And the number one thing you wanna do when you first start, when you first get in, it's gonna keep you coming back, is just stretch, do a little bit more than what you've been doing, but build yourself up, get ready for the big workout, because there are going to be times where you want to start to push yourself more. You want to invest in riskier things. So the first thing, just get that stretch in. Once we get warmed up, now it's time to start to get into our workout. Now we want to start to push ourselves. So now you want to start to figure out, hey, every month, can I save a little bit more? Can I stretch and push myself harder? Can I make this hurt just a little bit? Because if you can do that, now you're going to start really building wealth beyond the point at which you thought was possible. Once you start to make that sacrifice and saving starts, you can feel it each and every month. That starts to make that impact and those big gains over long periods of time. That's where you want to get to. Once we get warm, man, now it's time to start pushing heavy weight. Flexibility, power. Now speed. Speed is so important. It's important for an athlete, but it's also really important as you are investing. Because the reality is sometimes you're gonna catch some momentum. Maybe it's in your career, maybe it's in deals that you're doing, maybe you just find a season where you're not spending as much so you can save more, and it is time to speed up. Speed as you are building wealth and knowing when to apply that pressure and pick up the pace, especially in those high earning, low expense years. This happens a lot of times in your late 20s, early 30s. You start to accelerate your careers. You start to accelerate your earnings power. You have the ability, not everybody does this, but you have the ability to keep your expenses low. This is the time where you can really speed up and get way ahead of where you're going to be, especially once you start to apply compounding to those early dollars that you're saving and investing. So know when to speed up. keep growing your wealth. Endurance. You gotta have endurance. It's gonna take a long time. So some of you are like, man, I'm 50, I'm 60. You know, I don't have that long a time to invest, to save. The average age of somebody today, 65, is 84 years old. It means you got another 20 years in this game. A lot of things happen over 20 years. Think 20 years ago, 2001, where were we? So many things have happened in this country, the markets, your life, your portfolio. So just start to build endurance. Get resilient. Know when to stretch. Know when to push those heavy weights. Know when to speed up. But remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. All right, there it is. It is almost 9 o'clock. Got a little hour-and-a-half workout in Friday night. You know, the reality is it didn't take as long, didn't feel as tough as I thought it was gonna be. I was tired, it was a long week. Didn't know if I was gonna make it through it, but just showed up. Part of just building wealth, part of building your body, part of building your mind, a lot of times just showing up. Show up, make the next best choice, do the next best thing. I'm here. Let me know what you loved about this. See you soon.